Good morning children. Today in our moral science class we are going to discuss chapter 3 sacrifice. We will do the quotation today. But before that we should understand what is sacrifice. So sacrifice is when one gives up something that one holds dear for the sake of another thing that one considers more important. So when we are sacrificing at that time we are giving that thing which is more important, which is very dear to us, but we are giving for the sake of other, that the other person he will become happy. So here you can see a boy, he is giving toy to the girl who does not have the toy. She is looking at the toys of the boy. She wants to play with the toys of the boy. And that time what this boy is doing? The boy is giving his toy to the girl so that she can be happy. She can play with the toys. As the boy, he can also play with another toy. So he is sacrificing his toys for the sake of the girl whom he thinks that she does not have, and if she has, then she can be happy with that. So is now the next picture. The next picture which we are seeing is a girl giving food to a poor man. Here she is sacrificing only that much food she was having, and she has given to the person who is hungry, who is poor. She has sacrificed. Instead of eating herself, she has given the food to the person who is hungry. She has sacrificed her food to the person who is hungry, and he can be happy with that. He can be happy after eating. He will be satisfied. He will bless the girl. Okay, so she has sacrificed her food to the poor person who is hungry, and she is willingly and happily giving her food to the person. You can see in this picture, she is very happy. She is willingly and happily giving the food. She is sacrificing for the poor person whom she does not know. So if you also get the chance, children, then you can sacrifice for the other people. Now suppose if anyone is poor, and he is not having books to study, and you have extra books or copies which is of no use to you, then you can give those books to the person. He can use over there. Now the other thing, if any person he is not having slippers, and so you can understand how he will feel if he is not wearing slippers, how he is going to walk. At that time we can sacrifice our things for that person. We can give the one pair of slippers at least to that person. So if we think that now when we are eating sweets, and we see any child, he is sitting over there and looking at us, he is looking at us, and by seeing his face we can understand that the child also wants to eat. He is looking at us, so very willingly. So what can we do over there? We can give our sweets to that child, so he can also eat. He will be happy with that. So that time a little bit sacrifice we can do for others. Now we will read the quotation. We are going to do the quotation. So quotation is: the moth is a sacrifice to the candle, the spring is a sacrifice to the thirsty one, the sincere lover is a sacrifice to the loved one, and the longing one is a sacrifice to the beloved. Now, before discussing, we should know what is a moth. So, moth is an insect which is attracted by the flame of the light. Yes. Now, what happens when a moth it sees the light? Then it is attracted. It comes near that. And it gets burnt over there. It dies because of the flame. But it does not care about that. At that time, it is not caring that I am going to die. But it is sacrificing itself. It does not think about itself. It is thinking about the love it has for the candle. So that time, so what we learn from here? So here you see, Moth is a sacrifice to the candle. The moth is sacrificing for the candle. The moth is dying for the candle. So a moth sacrifices life for the lovely heat of the flame. So here what happens? The moth has sacrificed for the lovely heat of the flame. So what do we learn? So we learn from this that we can also sacrifice for others. We can also do a lot for others if we have that will inside us that I can do a lot for others. Then I can sacrifice myself for the others. Like if you set a goal, okay, if you set a goal, then what you can do? You will have to do a lot of hard work over there. You will have to sacrifice your place over there. If you want to become a good engineer or a good doctor, then what you will have to do? You will have to sacrifice your time. Sacrifice your time for what? Sacrifice your time for your studies. You will have to pay attention over there, okay? So there, and you sacrifice your play also. When you want to play, then instead of playing, you can sit over there that now I want to study. This is my time to play, but instead of that, you can go to study. So when you pay attention, then you can become a good engineer, good doctor, whatever you want to be. Now spring season. Spring is a sacrifice to the thirsty. What do we see? Here we see the spring season, okay? In this spring season, what happens in the spring season? In a spring season, the flowers, they bloom. The animals, they come out of hibernation. They were waiting for the spring season, okay? They were inside. In winter season, what happened? The animals, they were inside, okay? They were inside due to the cold. They had gone for hibernation, and now they are coming out. Their hibernation meaning, do you understand? Hibernation means a long sleep which some animals they undergo. So after hibernation, they come out in the spring season and they enjoy the spring season because now they will get heat of the sun. The birds, they start chirping in the spring season. Flowers bloom. The environment, it looks very nice, very pleasant. The people like the spring season. The children, they come out of their home to play. In winter, what happened? In winter, the children, they were staying at home because it was very cold, so they used to stay. And in spring season, they are very happy because now they can play out. They can go in the park, they can go outside the home, they will not feel cold, they will have heat of the sun. So spring season is a sacrifice to the thirsty one. Now we can discuss this spring sacrifices in one more way. Now this spring, what is this spring? This spring is a water body, okay, a small water body. Now if anyone is thirsty, then he can, when he comes near a spring and drinks water of the spring, then what happens? The water seems to be very tasty to that person. It will be very sweet to that person if he drinks the spring and the water of the spring. It is cold. He is going to quench his thirst. What is the meaning of quench? Quench means now after drinking water, he is not thirsty. Okay, he has satisfied his thirst. Now, so spring is a sacrifice to the thirsty one. Now the next one, the sincere lover is a sacrifice to the loved one. So a sincere lover, we can compare to our parents. They are our sincere lover. They love us too much. So they can sacrifice all the things for us. Like you can see every day, they are sacrificing money. Whenever we want anything, they are providing us. They provide us good food. They provide us good clothes. They provide us good education. Whatever we want, they are giving us. So they are sacrificing. They are the sincere lover. Our parents, when we are sick, what they do? They are with us all the time. They take care of us all the time. They do not say that no, I will not take care of you. They sit over there. They look after us the whole day, the whole night also. If there is any situation like that, They stay awake the whole night to look after us. So there what they are doing? They are sacrificing for us, for the loved one. And who are the loved ones? We are the you children. You are the loved ones for your parents, and your parents are your sincere lover. They love you are very dearly. They can do all the things as much possible for you. Now, the longing one is a sacrifice to the beloved. It means here the longing one. Who are the longing one over there? The longing one are the one who is waiting for the love of the others. So here we can compare the children as the longing one. They are also a sacrifice to the beloved. They are also sacrificing themselves for the parents. So when the parents want the help of the children are ready to help their parents. If your parents they come home after any long work, then what happens? You can give them water, you can give them tea, you can serve them tea. Okay, so here you are sacrificing your parents. If they want that you should study, okay, you should study, then it is your duty that you sacrifice your play for your studies. Okay, for your study. So you are sacrificing for your parents, and it will be good for you. And they are doing for. Now see, the iron loses its solidity, coldness, and acquires the quality of fire. So what does the iron do? The iron, it is losing its solidity. It means that the quality of the iron is that it is a solid. Okay, it is a solid and it is cold. But when it comes near the fire and when it is heated, then what happens? It becomes in very high flame. Okay, in very high flame, the iron, it melts into liquid. Okay, the iron also melts into liquid and it becomes red and acquires the quality of the fire. That means you can understand that how much love this iron has for the fire, that it has acquired the quality of the fire. Now here we can understand from this that if we want to help anyone, okay, if we want to help anyone, then if we are solid, also solid, that means if we are rigid, okay, if we don't have love for anyone, but we see someone over there that who needs our help, okay, then that time we should melt. Okay, we should melt and we should try to help the person. Okay, we should try to help the person. We can sacrifice a little bit time, a little bit energy for the person. Understood? So we should sacrifice for others. So what should a person sacrifice if he wants to lead an honest life? To lead an honest life, a person should sacrifice telling lies. So soldiers at times have to sacrifice their life on the battlefield for the sake of their country. So here, when our country is in danger, soldiers at times have to sacrifice their life on the battlefield for the sake of their country. It means that when the country is in danger, then these soldiers, they sacrifice their life for the country. They don't care about them. They are ready to give their life for the country. So they are sacrificing themselves for the country. So there is yet a subtle and a rather strange battle that all of us need to fight. So inside us also, inside us, within us. So there is a battle which is going inside us, and that is a subtle. Subtle means we are not knowing. Okay, it is very strange and we are unknown about the battle, and it is going on continuously, and the battle is between our lower nature and our higher nature. So the battle which is going on inside us is between lower nature and the higher nature. I am going to show. See here, first we see the soldiers, what they are doing. The soldiers, they are sacrificing their life for the sake of the country. They do not bother about themselves. They are only bothered about the country. and there is a battle going inside us. Okay, there is a battle going inside us, and that is the battle of our mind. Inside what it goes, and this battle is between the higher nature and lower nature. So lower nature is compared to the evil, okay, and the higher nature, it is compared, we can compare it with an angel. Okay, the higher nature we can compare with the angel, and lower nature we can compare with an evil. So there is a battle which is going inside us, and we have to fight that battle, and which battle wins will decide what we are thinking, what type of thought we have. Now we are going to see this. So the battle between our lower and higher nature. So I had shown you that lower nature, what it is evil. Okay, it is evil, and the higher nature tells us about the angel. So our lower nature, it tells us to tell a lie. So what does the evil say? The evil nature, our bad nature, it is telling us you tell a lie. If you tell a lie, it will be good for you. You are going to get the things. Now suppose if we have done something wrong, okay, if we have done something wrong, then that time our lower nature is telling, okay, tell a lie. If you tell a lie, you will be saved. But our higher nature, what it says? It says that if you want to win the battle, okay, if you want to win the battle, then you make the effort. You have to make the effort to speak the truth. So it is saying that please say the truth, then only you can be safe. Don't listen to the lower nature. Understood? So angel is saying us good things, and the evil is telling us bad things. So what should we decide over there? What to do? In this ever continuing battle, sacrifice is needed. So now here what happens? Here we need to sacrifice. So what is sacrificed over here? We need to sacrifice the wishes of our lower nature. So what we should do? We should sacrifice what our evil is saying, what our lower nature, bad nature is saying. So that time we should sacrifice. We should not listen to our bad nature, because it is telling us to do bad things. Understood? To ensure victory of our higher nature. If we want the angel, you all are knowing that it is those are good people, good. So we should listen to the angel, and we should do good. We should understand that this angel, our higher nature, it is telling us to do good things, so that it will be beneficial, it will be helpful to us. So listen to the higher nature, don't listen to the lower nature. So we need to sacrifice the temptation to tell lies. So that time what we should do? We should not tell lies. We should not tell lies over there. We should sacrifice telling lies. To enable our higher nature, exercise honesty and truthfulness. So here we should tell the truth, and we should not tell lies, so that the angel, it should win. Our higher nature, it wins, and we will become honest and truthful. If we listen to our lower nature, then we will become dishonest, and everyone will think that we are a liar, and they are not going to respect us. So be honest and truthful. Everyone is going to respect, and sacrifice telling lies. If we are not vigilant, we could lose the true battle of life. So if we are not careful, okay, if we are not careful, then what will happen? We will lose the battle of life. That means we will be a loser. We will become a loser. And to whom we will lose? We will lose to the lower nature. Okay, we will lose to the lower nature, and become bad people. So we should be good. Now we are going to do fill in the blanks. The battle is within. The battle within is the battle between our lower nature and higher nature. So there are two natures. There are two natures inside us. So within us there are two natures, and it is the battle between the lower nature and the battle between the higher nature. So our lower nature, what it is telling? Our lower nature tells us to tell a lie. Yet our higher nature, if it were to win the battle, will have to make an effort to speak the truth. So fill in the blanks you have to fill. You can see in blue it is filled. So you have to understand which words are to be filled. So if our higher nature wants to win, then we will have to make the effort so to speak the truth. Now we need to sacrifice the wishes of our lower nature. So we should sacrifice what here? The wishes of lower nature, so that our higher nature wins, to ensure the victory of our higher nature. Now the next one. So see here, you can see there is a battle of two wolves inside us. Okay, inside there are two wolves compared to the higher nature and lower nature. One is evil. Evil is your lower nature. It is anger, jealousy, greed, resentment, lies, inferiority, and ego. There is a battle of two wolves inside us. One is evil. So two wolves are there inside us, as we have discussed. First one is your lower nature, and that is evil. In evil, what comes? One is evil, it is anger. That is when we are angry. Jealousy, jealous of someone. Greed, when we are greedy. Resentment, disappointment for others. Then lies, when we tell lie. Inferiority, when we feel someone inferior than us. And when we have ego, when we think that we are superior. So these things are of our lower nature. Now the other nature is good. It is joy. So our higher nature brings joy, peace, love, humility, that means we are humble, kindness, empathy, that means when we show sympathy to someone, and when we are truthful. So the wolf that wins is the one you feed. So here the wolf among these two wolves, if it wins inside us, okay, that means if the wolf evil has won, that means we want that wolf to win, the lower nature to win. And if the wolf, another wolf with higher nature has won, that means we are feeding, we are good, we have our higher nature, and we are feeding the wolf of the higher nature. We are following the path of the higher nature. Now the next which we are going to discuss is choose the right answer. So because if he tells lies, that means he will be a dishonest person. He will lead dishonest life if he tells lie. So he should tell the truth to become honest. Now what should a person sacrifice if he wants to serve others? So options are given: A, eating; B, reading; C, time. So to serve others we need time. So to sacrifice for others, to serve others, we should have to sacrifice our time. Now the other exercises: name 3 ways in which your parents sacrifice for you. So what are the 3 ways in which the parents they sacrifice for you? They sacrifice their time by being with us whenever we need them. So our parents, they are with us whenever we need. They are there with us in all kind of situations. So they are sacrificing their time for us. They sacrifice their energy by taking care of us. So what are the parents they doing? They are sacrificing their energy whenever we need their care. They are there to take care of us. They don't care about themselves. They are sacrificing their energy there. Now they sacrifice their hardly earned money on fulfilling our needs. So to fulfill our needs, our parents are there, and what they are doing? They are sacrificing their money to give us, to provide us proper clothes, proper good food, proper dress. They sacrifice their money for us. These things you have to do. Just complete in your book carefully. Thank you.